Hi, welcome to Pilates with Abla. This is a level 1 arms and abs video incorporating hand weights. If this is your first time doing Pilates, I would encourage you to do the video at least once without the weights and then incorporate them as you feel more comfortable. Precision and technique are really important in Pilates, and that being said, please feel free to put the weights down at any time so you can focus on the precision of the movement. I would encourage you to use weights that are between 1 and 3 pounds, so again, you can focus on that precision. Let's go ahead and get started. My hand weights are on either side of the mat. Start by lying down onto your back with your feet a hip sockets distance apart parallel, so that's about a fist distance between your feet and knees. Start by deepening your abdominals in and up, so drawing the belly button in towards the floor, so really allowing it to sink, and then zipping up from your pubic bone all the way up to the navel. And then take a hold of your hand weights and extend the arms up to the ceiling. Lift the shoulders off the floor just for a second, and then allow the shoulders to drop down into your sockets. And then think of your shoulder blades wrapping around your back. Keep pulling your abs in and up, and make slow, small circles with your arms. And as you circle the arms, think of circling the shoulder into the shoulder sockets. So we're really just massaging the shoulder into the socket. Just kind of warming up the shoulder girdle. And reverse the direction. And again, keeping that shoulder drawing into the shoulder socket and your abdominals drawing in and up. Couple more in this direction. And then take a second and stop the arms moving. Take the palms and turn them towards each other. And again, redraw those shoulders into your sockets. Abdominals pulling in. Take an inhale here, keeping the arms straight. And then as you exhale, keeping the shoulders down, lower the arms about halfway, deepening your abdominals. Inhale, lift the arms back up. And then as you exhale, keep drawing the shoulders down as you lower the arms. The shoulders are going to want to lift off the floor and out of your sockets, so really think about drawing them into your sockets and wrapping the shoulder blades around your back. Good, do 2 more like this. Pulling the abs in as you lower the arms halfway. Lengthen the back of the neck. Last one. And then we're going to add on. Inhale the arms up, shoulders in the sockets. As you exhale, curl your chin to your chest and then curl the head and shoulders off the mat, arms reaching down to your ankles, deepening your abdominals. Inhale to lower the head back down. Exhale without momentum, chin to chest, curl your chest over your ribs, hands reach forward, abs deepen. 3 more like this. As you curl up, the curl comes from your upper abdominals, so you bring your chin forward first, a little space between chin and chest, crown of the head to the ceiling. 2 more. Getting deeper into those upper abdominals as well as pulling your lower abdominals in. Last one, we hold it up at the top. Keep pulling those lower abdominals in. If you can, try to keep those hips heavy on the mat and reach forward towards the ankles. Rather than thinking of just lifting your chest, think of curling the chest over those top ribs. So you're really getting deep into those abdominals. Exhaling, make sure you're breathing. 8 more little reaches, keeping those shoulders away from your ears, belly button pulling in. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Carefully lower the head all the way down to the ground and lower your arms for just a second. Take the arms back up with the palms facing forward for a modification of the 100s. Curl your chin to your chest and find the tips of the shoulder blades again. Make sure you have space underneath your chin, crown of the head to the ceiling, arms reach along by your side, and begin pumping your arms up and down. As you inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Number 2. Make sure you're pulling your abs in deeply. And as you exhale, deepen even more. Number 3. Make sure those shoulders are down away from the ears. Relaxing the back of the neck. You have 2 more to go. Big inhale, and then as you exhale, abs deepen, deepen, in and up. Last one. Reaching the arms longer, pulling the abs in even more deeply. And hold for just a second, and then lower the head all the way back down. Let's put the hand weights to the side. For this next section, bend your knees into your chest, hands behind the thighs, and using your abdominals, rock it up to a seated position. Feet are hip socket distance apart, parallel, so that's that fist distance again. Hands lightly hold underneath the hooks of your legs. Sit up nice and tall, lengthening your spine. And then keep the height in the chest and lean back just a little. So you're a little bit behind your sits bones. And then curl your tailbone underneath you. So you're really curling into that low back and scooping your lower abdominals in. And then drop the head forward slightly, keeping that plumb between your chin and chest. So you're in a slightly rounded position. We call this a capital C curve. On the inhale, pull the abs in even more deeply and roll your low back onto the mat until your arms straighten. On the exhale, your abs deepen even more to roll back up to that C curve. Inhale, curl the tailbone under, hollow your abdominals to lower your spine. And then exhale, deepen to roll back up to your C curve. 3 more like this. You can stick with what we're doing, or if you want a little bit more, you can use your hands and walk yourself a little bit more towards the mat, making sure your feet stay down. Good, 2 more. Inhale, deepen those lower abdominals. As you exhale, blowing the air out to get even more into your abdominals. Last one. Maybe going even a little further back if you can keep your feet down. Exhale, pulling the abs in even more to roll back up. On this final one, we're gonna lower all the way to the mat. So use your abdominals to carefully walk down your legs, lower back, middle back, upper back, chest, and head. Go ahead and grab the hand weights again for more abdominals. Single leg stretch. Bend your knees into your chest and curl your forehead up toward your knees. So you're on the tips of the shoulder blades again with your arms reaching along by your side. Pull the abdominals in really strongly so that lower back is on the mat. And then extend the right leg out to a high diagonal. You don't want to go too low because you want to make sure that your back is not arching. Take an inhale here. As you exhale, switch legs. Pull your abs in even more. Inhale, exhale, switch. Now if the hand weights don't feel good for you, please put them down. And just keep going, focusing on the abdominals. Now pick up the pace a little. So it's inhale, switch, exhale, switch. Abs pulling in strongly, curling the chest over those top ribs. 4 more. So it's 4. And 3. Abs pulling in even more. 2 more sets. Hang on. Keep the crown of the head to the ceiling. And then bend the knees and lower the head. This next section, we're going to keep the head on the mat. So bring your legs to a 90-degree tabletop position. Lower abs deepening even more to keep your back on the mat so you're not arching that low back. Arms reach along by your side, palms facing you, round your elbows slightly. On the inhale, open the arms halfway to the side, keeping the elbows rounded and the shoulders down. On the exhale, arms drag into your body, feel the muscles underneath your armpits squeezing inwards. Inhale, open, abdominals pulling in. Exhale, deepen the abdominals to bring the arms in. Now you can stick with just the arms, it's already a lot, or add the legs. Inhale, legs go to that high diagonal, arms open. Exhale, deepening the abdominals. 3 more like this. Inhale, pull the abs in strongly. Exhale, get even deeper, abs sinking into the floor. 2 more. Keeping the shoulders away from the ears, elbows rounded. And again, feel free to put the arms and weights down if you need to. Last one. Open and hold for just a second, abs pulling in. Bend your knees in and then lower your arms to the mat, turning the palms to face the floor. Extend the legs to the ceiling with the heels together, toes apart, making a diamond shape with your legs. Keeping the shoulders down on the mat, abs pulling in, lower the legs 2 counts. 1, 2, do a high diagonal, pull your low abs in, and then lift. 1, 2. So you lower for 2 counts, and pull the low abs in, lift for 2 counts. If this doesn't feel comfortable and you need more support for your lower back, you can take your hands in a diamond shape and place them underneath your lower back. Try to keep the shoulders onto the mat, so you're working the backs of the arms. You have 2 more like this. Make sure you use your exhale to lift the legs back up. Last one, hold it at the bottom. We're just gonna hold it here. Really pull the lower abdominals in so the back stays on the mat for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Knees into your chest. Place your feet back down on the mat, hips sockets distance apart, and then take the round part of the weights, punch them together with your elbows rounded slightly. Chin to chest, curl the shoulders off the mat. This time try to get the shoulder blades off the mat. And then twist over to your right. We're working those obliques. Little reaches to the right, cinching into that right waistband as you bring the left side of your ribs across the body, so you're not just twisting from the shoulders. 8 more reaches, pulling the abs in strongly, getting a nice rotation. 4 more. 3, 2, hold it here, stay lifted, abs pulling in. Try to keep your knees pointing straight forward. Go to the other side. You reach and reach. Cinching into the left side of your waist. Right ribs twisting to the left hip. 8 more, 8, 7. Really feeling those obliques. 4, 3, 2, and hold, come back to center. Reach a little bit higher, and then lower all the way down to the mat. Place the weights to the side, arms to the side, and just take a quick stretch. Knees to the right, and then knees to the center and over to the left. Bring your legs back to center, hold the backs of your thighs, rock it up to seated position for some arm-focused work. So you can sit tall like this, and you can roll the mat up and sit on it if you need to prop yourself up to lift out of your low back. Or come to a low kneeling position with your knees about hip width and your heels pointing inwards towards each other. So you're kind of supported with your heels, abs drawing in. Take your hand weights and reach the arms behind you, drawing the shoulder blades down and together. Pulling the abdominals in, squeezing your triceps, lift the arms an inch off the mat, and then lower to tap the mat. So it's lift an inch and lower. So you're squeezing the triceps, keeping the shoulders down. 3 more. Abs pulling in strongly to support your posture. Last one, hold the lift, abs pulling in, little pulses up and up. Shoulders down, triceps squeezing. 4, 3, 2, and hold. Turn the palms to face the ceiling. Keep those little pulses going. Shoulders drawing down, shoulder blades together. So you're working your back muscles a little bit too as you work your triceps. 4 more, squeeze those triceps, arms reaching long behind you. 2, and 1, lower the arms. Bend your elbows into your waist, abs pulling in to work the biceps. Inhale here. As you exhale, reach the arms forward as if you're reaching a tray forward. Inhale, bend the elbows back in. Exhale, abs pull in, spine gets long as you reach the arms forward. 3 more. Shoulders down, and 2. Abs pulling in. Last one, reach the arms forward. So they're lower than your shoulders and a little bit wider. Soft bend in the elbows, abs pulling in strongly. And then little reaches forward, feeling those biceps kick in. 8 more, 8, 7. Try to touch the wall in front of you. Keep the shoulders down. 3, 2, and hold. Turn the hand palms to face each other, rounding your elbows. And again, make sure the abs are pulling in to sit tall. Inhale, open the arms wide to the side. As you exhale, keep the arms rounded and reach forward over an imaginary beach ball. Inhale, open, feel the back muscles. Exhale, close, feel your chest muscles. Inhale and exhale. Try to keep the elbows lifted as if you're really hugging that beach ball in front of you. You don't want to drop it. 2 more. Keep those abs pulling in. Remember, you can always lower the weights when you need to. Last one. Hold the arms forward, shoulders down for 5, 4, elbows lift, 3, 2, 1. Hold it here. Bring your elbows to a goal post position and open to the side for some back work, some lat pulls. Inhale, reach the arms to the ceiling. As you exhale, focus on the pull down of the elbows and the shoulder blades drawing down your back. Inhale, reach. Exhale, pull down. Abs pulling in. Spine is tall. 2 more. Last one, hold the elbows down. Little pulses, elbows towards the floor as you draw the shoulders down your back. 4, 3, 2, hold it here, and then bring your elbows forward, right in line with your shoulders, and let's finish with little lifts up. Keeping that parallel position with the elbows, working the tops of the shoulders. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Lowering those weights. We're finished with them. We're gonna just finish today with an elbow plank. Please feel free to do a modified plank on your knees if you need to. Bring the elbows down onto the floor, parallel, making a number 11 with your arms, hands in line with your elbows. And then extend one leg at a time behind you. Hips sockets distance apart, parallel. Curl your hips under and draw the abdominals in strongly. Draw the shoulders down your back. Lengthen the back of the neck. Remember, feel free to lower to your knees. We're gonna hold at 8 counts to finish. 8 strong counts. 8, 7, belly button pulling in. 6, lifting your chest away from the floor. 5, drawing the shoulders down. 4, keep lengthening the neck. 3, 2, and 1. Lowering your knees down. Open the knees wide to go to a child's pose. Head heavy, arms long. Sit the hips back. And then carefully roll it up through the spine. Have a seat facing forward. We'll finish with some arm stretches. Take your arms out to the side and cross the right arm across your body, holding underneath the elbow and lowering the shoulder. Feel the back of the shoulder stretch and maybe even turn your head over that right shoulder. And then to stretch your tricep, reach that same hand down your back, grab the back of the elbow and pull the arm across. Try to lower your front ribs down. And then switch sides. Stretching your shoulder. Remember, hand it below the elbow. Draw the shoulder down. Look across. And then stretch the tricep. Hand down your back, ribs lower. Pull the elbow across gently. And then clasp the hands behind your back to open up the chest. Clasping the hands, reach the hands for the floor. And think of the shoulders rolling back, opening up the chest. And then arms by your side. One final breath, getting taller, lifting your abdominals to lengthen your spine. Take a big inhale and a big exhale. And we're done with our arms and abs. Thank you so much for joining me today. Please don't forget to subscribe to get updates on the latest videos.